Hello there and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight on Sports, our first episode for the brand new year 2014. And we'd like to wish all our audience watching right here in the state of Kuwait or wherever you may be watching around the world a very happy new year. We're back right here on Spotlight on Sports every Tuesday with you. And tonight we have a very special episode for you. We're going to be talking about the sport of golf right here in the state of Kuwait. And we have with us some young golfers as well as the president of the golf committee, Mr. Mazen Ansari. He's joined this evening by Dana Najem, youth ladies golf team, and Laura Aldhahi. And Laura is also part of the youth ladies golf team. And we'd like to welcome you all to the program this evening.
Thank you, Tariq.
Thank you for joining us this evening, and Happy New Year to all of you also.
Very Happy New Year to you and your family.
Thank you very much. And we'd like to start out with you maybe, Dana. Could you tell our audience a little bit about the sport of golf? When did you start playing golf, and why did you pick up the sport?
I started golf February 2013, last year. I started golf because I found it interesting, and it's hard, so like...
It challenges you?
Yeah.
So what do you like about it the most, this sport?
It makes you feel strong, because like when you hit the ball, it makes you feel so happy because of the distance.
So you like the long drives then,
yeah.
huh? Okay. What about you, Laura? When did you pick up this sport, and what do you like about it?
I first started when it opened in Sahara Resort in Kuwait. And it was about like when I was 10. Yeah, but last year I started playing seriously with the team and everything.
Okay, so what do you like about the sport?
I like all the nature around me and the environment, everything.
That's good. So you enjoy the nice shrubbery and the greens and everything,
yes.
Huh? And it's really nice to have you both right here on our first episode of 2014. And maybe, Laura, you could tell us a little bit about, you were there, been there for a while now, but you've also picked up the sport last year very seriously. So do you train often?
Yeah, sometimes. Like, I try to manage my time. After school, I go and practice for 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
What about?
I try to go and practice at least 3 days a week.
Okay, that's a good schedule. And yourself, Dana, do you train a lot?
3 times a week. If I don't have like clubs after school, or if I'm not busy with school studies, then I would go after school.
Okay. Mazen, it looks like we have a bright future with these two young ladies and the rest of the youngsters at the Kuwait Golf Club.
Yes, Tariq, we're very happy to have Laura and Dana. Dana also, Laura as well. Both their sisters, their young sisters, play golf.
Well, that's nice. It's a family thing then, huh?
And it's just wonderful to see them develop their game. And as Dana said, the biggest hurdle is really exams, schoolwork, and it takes away, it takes a lot out of their golf schedule.
Yeah, Mazen, you're a parent of a golfer too. Your
That's
son
right.
loves to play, so you probably know firsthand. You got to balance the time between exams,
It's
school,
tough.
and golf, and
It's not easy at all. It's education is of paramount importance. But then again, when we look at the professional athletes all over the world, and if we want to reach the competitive level of professional golf, we really need to figure out a way of combining school, the importance of school, with also the importance of practicing golf, because golf is one of those sports that's called fickle. Tiger Woods usually uses that that word to describe golf. Again, here we're looking at some of the pictures from the Sahara Golf Range. This is
Dana,
Dana.
I think you're there in the picture.
Yes.
Tell us what we're taking a look at here, Dana.
We're practicing in the range before we go to the course.
Looks like that was a nice day, nice weather.
Yeah.
So you enjoy practicing and also in training?
Yeah.
Okay. And
This
here
is Dana with Najoud Al-Athari,
Mm-hmm.
who is also in the ladies team.
Okay.
Like I said, we find it difficult to have the girls balance their time between school, especially during exams.
It's Captain Badr
This is
al-Banai,
Captain
right?
Badr al-Banai coaching Najoud. This is
Looks
another
like
issue.
Captain Bedr there's a little angry there, Mazen. Huh? He's usually very easygoing there.
He's
But
never,
he has to give some, that's
He's never
Captain
angry.
Bedr that we know right there. Having a good time.
but
Go ahead, Mazen.
he can never be angry. He's a gentleman.
He
and,
is a very nice man. yes.
He's done a wonderful job in the last 4 years, helping, captaining the both teams, the boys and the girls, and helping them develop their games. As I was talking earlier, some of the difficulties that we face is with schoolwork. Then again, also when it comes to summertime is usually a free time for the girls, for the boys to practice.
But I have to say, Mazen, this is a nice follow-through right there.
That's right. This is Dana with
yeah,
her
very good.
using her driver,
Yes, very
the
good.
long distance club.
Yes.
So the summertime comes, and this is when we think we can get the girls to practice some more. But then, the summer heat is also an issue, especially here in Kuwait and the GCC countries. So, it's a challenge, and but it's like anything else. We need to overcome the challenge, and we have to find ways to get the girls to practice more and develop their game.
So tell us, Laura, we saw some shots there of Captain Bedr Banai, very good coach,
Yes.
very helpful. Tell us about Captain Bedr's assistance.
I like how he helps the team, and he understands if we had some issues. Like, he tries to give us some advice, and he understands everything we say.
Yeah, he is very helpful. What about you, Donna? What would you like to say about Captain Bedr and his advice that he gives you guys when you're training?
He's really helpful, and if he knows like we're going through something and we need some help, he would help us, and
Give advice.
yeah, and like if we like miss a training, he would come and like tell us. But he's very understanding, and he would help us, and he wants us he wants our best.
He wants the best for both
Yeah.
of you and the whole team. That's what's nice about the golf community, the golf family. They're all seem like one family, Mazen, enjoying themselves, having a great time. And now, Laura, do you watch any golf on TV?
Yes.
Tell us, what do you watch on TV?
I watched the PGA Tour.
Oh, wow.
That was on August.
Right.
This August.
Did you enjoy watching it?
Yeah, it was really
What did you like about the PGA?
the
channel?
spirit.
Yeah?
I competitive, really.
So it looks like you're very competitive, huh?
Yeah. And I also watched Living Golf.
Okay, the
On
CNN
CNN.
program, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any favorite golfer that you like to watch? And
Bob Watson,
okay.
because he is a lefty, like me.
Ah, so you're a lefty.
Yeah, I'm the only lefty in the team.
Wow, that's so must make her unique also. Must she has some good
Yeah.
skills, then, huh?
It's also a challenge because it's tough to find golf clubs for her.
Uh-huh.
You've got to really
Explain
look
to us
hard.
about that for audience who may not know. Are golf clubs different for righties and lefties?
Of course, just like with anything else. With any, for example,
Because some sports it's the same, like tennis.
yes, tennis
right?
is the
Yeah.
same. But if you think
Squash and all
about
that.
ice hockey, it's different
Okay.
because of the curvature of the club.
Uh-huh.
Now, with golf, the clubs between a right-handed golfer and a left-handed golfer, they are completely different.
Mhm.
They're the same shape, but the face points the other way. For example, a right-hand golfer, his club will be facing this way, while for the left-handed, if she were to take the same club, it will be facing the opposite side.
Mhm.
So they have to turn it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tough to find left-handed clubs here in Kuwait. You've got to really
Search
go
for
on,
them, huh?
on the online and order from the U.S. or from Europe. Yeah.
Okay.
But two of the best golfers in the world are left-handed, as
Phil Mickelson,
Laura
I
said.
think, yeah?
Phil Mickelson, he's let me see at the world rankings. He's ranked number 5 in the world, and Bubba Watson, he's not
Bubba,
in
that's
the
his
top
name, Bubba?
10. Bubba Watson, yes.
Bubba.
He's American, U.S.
Okay.
He's left-handed. He's one of the longest hitters in the
Wow.
sport of golf. He's
Okay.
famous for his long.
And Mazen, I think we're
Long
taking a look
games.
at some of the other young ladies.
We know who this is. She's been on the show before. This is Noor Doseri. taking a swing with her driver.
Okay.
That's
Also,
Sahara.
some good follow through. I think
This is
that's
Muhammad.
Noor's mother.
No, this is Muhammad.
Uh-huh.
Muhammad is a long-time golfer. She is from South Korea,
Uh-huh.
married to a Kuwaiti man,
Okay.
and she's picked up the sport of golf at a later stage in her life. But she helps us out with national competitions.
That's great. It's good to see that.
This is Sara Al-Wilaiti. She's a newcomer to the sport of golf, and she's in the 1 year that she's been playing, she's developed her game very rapidly. That's her with her brother Faisal. Now, what's interesting here is that Sara, her brother Faisal, and their father and mother all play the sport. They just picked up the sport about a year ago, and they're all.
That's nice. It's a whole family
It's
affair.
a family affair, and they all participate in our competitions.
Okay.
Again, here is Noor Dosari.
You guys, you know Noor, right?
Yes.
Yes. She's one of the good golfers there, I believe, correct?
Yes.
This
Okay.
is Hurqa Bazard.
Yes. She's been on the program also.
Yes, she has, and she's coming along quite well.
Mhm.
Now, they are the top competitors, Hur and Noor Dosari.
And who's this here? The lefty there.
Me.
Yeah, we know.
Yes,
Laura
you see
there.
the swing, how it's on
Yes.
the other side.
Yes,
It's the
yes.
opposite side.
Was the sun a little bit bright there
Yeah.
for you, Laura?
It was really hot.
Yeah.
Laura, for some reason, doesn't like to wear the golf cap. So
Okay.
her head.
That's
Here's
right.
a really nice backswing
Uh-huh.
with her, I believe it's her 3-wood or one of her rescue clubs.
Uh-huh.
And I have another picture which is the swing and the follow through. Very nice.
Laura, what do you like?
Technique,
What's your
very
style
nice.
of golf? You like the long drives or more the short putting or?
The long drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what you like, huh? Like the follow through and the ball sails far
Yeah,
away.
but
Everybody
sometimes
likes
it's hard.
to see how far they can hit the ball. So this is usually number one.
It's number one
But
for
eventually they have to learn that it's all about the short game
both.
and the putting.
Yeah.
This is.
You know, I'm a professional putter, you know that? I play miniature golf very well.
With your tennis racket.
That's
yeah?
right. There you go. And who's this here?
This is Noor Dosari putting at one of the holes at Sahara Golf Club.
Mm-hmm.
This is Noor taking out her ball.
Looks like she's very happy.
Happy
She must
that
have done
she-
something well there.
She holds her a long putt, which is something that you'll never forget usually.
Donna, now, do you play in any of the tournaments here at the club?
No, but I hope in the future I would.
Okay.
We get them to play a 9-hole competition, which is like semi-serious, not really. During the weekend, we reserve an hour from Sahara. We reserve the course for an hour, and so we give the girls a chance to try out playing on an actual course. If you just continue to practice on the range day in and day out, it gets a little bit boring.
Mm-hmm.
So we found that it is necessary to get them out on the golf course to try out the real game of golf, to hit out of the bunkers, to try putting, to try chipping.
Are you
They
guys
have to be
having a nice
exposed to
time?
all this.
Oh, they're not in an exam here, huh? Having a good time. Okay. And now, Laura, when you play...
Donna, this is-
yeah, Donna, when you start to play the 9 holes or so forth, do you enjoy that, going through like hole to hole and so forth?
It's sometimes tiring
Yeah.
when you're like really tired and it's in the morning, but you enjoy it because you're playing with your friends and
Uh-huh.
like you play for fun. If you don't enjoy it, then I don't think you would like have fun. But I enjoy it and
Okay.
my teammates enjoy it, so it's really fun for us to play together.
What about you, Laura? You enjoy going out there and going through the holes there and see how you're doing?
Yeah, I try to like enjoy my time. Every day I go to the course. Yeah, and learn from my mistakes too.
Okay. What do you feel that you need some work on, Laura? What do you need to work on?
The driver.
The driver, okay.
Yeah, even though it's like the biggest one,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for me to like use it.
Why? Do you feel it's too heavy or what?
I don't know. I'm just good at the irons.
Okay.
The iron 7 and the rest.
Okay, so maybe just a little more training on that
Yeah.
then, huh?
The driver usually is the toughest club to hit.
Uh-huh. Why is
Because
that?
It's a very long club.
Mm-hmm.
So the distance between you and the ball increases. And the farther the ball is, the more difficult it is to hit,
Mhm.
just by logic. And the other thing is that the face is quite big the driver. And even though it is easier to strike the ball, it's difficult to keep it straight, going straight, which is what you need in golf.
Okay.
And so it's a very important golf club to practice daily. And it's an important golf club because if you hit a good drive, it makes the hole that much easier. Then your second shot is easier. It simplifies life on the golf course. But then again, if you hit it wrong, it can make life much tougher for a golfer.
Is that right, guys? You agree with the captain there? Yeah, it can be a little tough, huh, Dana?
Yeah.
What do you find tough in the sport?
I find putting really tough.
Putting for you, huh?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's really hard to know how hard or how soft you should hit the ball, like whether it's downhill or uphill. So, and it's usually like at the end, so you think like, yeah, I'm gonna get it into the hole. Now, if you hit it too hard, it won't go in.
Yeah.
Then like you miss all your.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need some practice to judge things and
Yeah.
how they are, huh?
Dana explained it perfect.
Yeah.
Putting is a very delicate side to golf because there are so many elements that are in play here. When you're putting the ball, you have to know how hard you should hit it to get it to the hole. If you hit it too hard, the ball will go too far, especially if you're putting downwind and downhill. The other issue is the curvature of the green. You have to estimate how much the ball is going to break from left to right, or from right to left, or if it's a straight putt. So this is what makes golf so interesting. You know, it's a very tough sport, but once you get into the nitty-gritty of it, it really gets into your blood and it becomes a challenge. And
You really start
makes
to
you
love it.
come back. Yes, it's the other issue with the girls is we've had several girls in the past, and we've unfortunately lost some. You know,
so you're having some problem maybe keeping the young golfers' attention?
no, it's like any other sport.
Yeah,
They
especially
come and
when
try
the
it
people
out.
are young, they like to
Yes.
try different sports and so forth.
Exactly. So we're finding it tough to maintain the interest to a certain point, but that's understandable, and it's the committee's job to keep looking for new. We had suggestions from Noor and Hoor. They wrote me a long email message saying, Mazen, we need to get more Captain Badr and Mr. Mazen. We need you guys to promote the sport a little bit more in the newspaper, in the TV, the other TVs in Kuwait. There are private channels as well. So please, if you can, we need to get more girls to make it more fun for us to play. So it's a challenge, and we have to face that challenge and somehow. But they made.
And maybe I think also, Mazen, not just have them play golf all the time. Maybe once a week have like a social activity away from golf, so they get to know each other, the girls, so they become good friends and they want to
Yeah.
play more, and
That's
they
an
call
idea.
each other and so forth.
Well, with social activity, yes, you're right. Again, the problem is with time and finding the right time for them and the school, with school exams and so on. But we also have other ideas, which are some local tournaments, such as in the Kingdom of Bahrain or in Qatar or the United Arab Emirates, where amateurs congregate, gather together and play in tournaments. This is an idea that we're kind of thinking about right now, but it's not cheap, it's expensive, and if we can afford it, we will do it.
Laura, what are some ideas that you'd like to see implemented for the golf to become even better in Kuwait?
I have a really good idea,
What's that?
which is to make like special accounts for the Kuwait golf,
What do you mean by account?
like in the social
Social
network.
media?
Yeah,
Okay.
social network and social media. So everyone, even Kuwaitis, can like learn more about golf.
Okay. So that's a good idea, Mazen. That
Yeah.
could be
You
maybe
and
developed.
I need to develop our networking skills. It's a
No,
new.
I'm good at social. I have all the social media outlets.
This is something that is developing rapidly, and
Yeah.
really we're just trying to keep up Laura, that's a great idea, I think.
So Laura, you're interested in that
Yeah.
yourself personally. So maybe she could assist with this too.
Well, the girls have helped too. I think, I'm not sure who started the idea, but we have developed a WhatsApp networking
Group or maybe
A
an
WhatsApp group.
Instagram account and
Yes.
things like that.
Are
Laura?
you in the group, Laura, or not yet? Not yet. We need
No.
to add you. Dana?
I'm not.
And you too. But like, for example, Noor is on it, Hoor is on it, all the boys are on it, Captain Badr is on it, I'm on it. So we need to add the girls so that we keep communicating with each other. It's a
Okay.
great idea. And we should go further, maybe with
What, Laura, maybe
Instagram
expand on that. Tell us more about that. What do you mean by having, like you mean like a Twitter to reach out to people,
Instagram
Facebook,
maybe,
Instagram. What do you
Facebook.
mean?
Like we can have Instagram for pictures,
Uh-huh.
Twitter for the news, and like even Facebook for everything.
Okay.
They need to teach me.
No, those are actually valid points.
Yes,
Most,
absolutely.
let's say sports organizations or groups, they have these now in order for people to reach out, and you reach out with them, and
Yes.
keep in contact with them.
I need to
Even a
develop my
YouTube
skills,
channel,
like I said.
a YouTube channel with the TV programs are good
Uh-huh.
too.
Now this is where
So
I'm
when
good at.
people
This is-
surf Gulf, Kuwait, they can find some of
This
the
is the
programs.
area that I have gotten into, which is editing videos as well as photos. I have a YouTube channel, my own personal, which I upload these shows that we've been on. They're all uploaded to my YouTube channel.
That's nice for your personal channel. But don't you think we should have one for the Gulf Committee?
Well, I share it with all my, I have a...
One general one for,
yeah.
let's say, so when
This is
anyone
an
outside
idea,
of
yes.
Kuwait would log on,
Yes.
they would be able to find
That's
that and
an
find the
idea.
links to an
Absolutely, yes.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
It's an excellent way to share
Promote it more. too.
videos. I have a Flickr account as well, where I upload all the photos of every single tournament that we have had in the past 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. So Laura brings up an excellent point, which is we need to develop our skills in the networking.
What about you, Donna?
and
What do you
networking.
see that would be needed, that you feel is missing?
I think we need more people, so it becomes like more fun, and you meet new people, and you like to compete with new people that you want to get to know. Yes, like more people would
Make it
Make
more
it funner,
interesting
yeah.
and
Of course,
fun, huh?
absolutely, yes. She's 100% right. And this is something we need to work on. We have to listen to the girls. This is something we haven't done in the past. We have to listen to both the boys and the girls, meet with them, and see what is on their mind, and take the necessary measures to follow through with their needs and their requirements. The points that they make are
Valid ones,
very
yeah.
valid ones and very important. Yes, absolutely.
What are we taking a look at here, Laura? One of your friends here playing?
Yeah, this is friend Marifi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good golfer?
Yeah, she practices a lot.
She trains a lot,
Yeah.
you know?
She's a tough little cookie. This is Donna here.
Donna, go ahead. What are you preparing to do here?
I
Chipping,
think, I think I'm gonna chip.
Okay. Now, chip, Mazen, doesn't mean to have chips, does it? No?
No, not potato chips. No.
Okay.
Chipping the ball usually means that you're somewhere close
I
to
know
the
what
green.
it means, just cracking it. But
And
go explain
for
to our
listeners,
audience.
yes. For our audience, chipping is when you're close to the green, close to
Mhm.
the flag, but not quite on the green.
Uh-huh.
So you try to chip your ball. This is also an art which any golfer, boys and girls, need to perfect.
What's your friend doing
This
here,
is the
Laura?
truth.
She's very happy.
Huh? You can tell ya she's dancing in happiness there, huh?
Yes, she holds a putt again. It's
Donna,
this is what brings them back. Once you do something good in golf,
yeah,
you remember it, and it'll bring you back again and again.
right.
So
Any of you girls ever got the ball in the water there?
I lost.
Tell us, Donna, what
I
happened?
lost a lot of my balls,
Uh-huh.
and once I only had one ball, so I had to skip the hole.
You didn't have to jump in the water and get the ball now, did you?
We can't do that.
You're not, but you wouldn't mind, though, huh? Hamaz, it's not allowed?
if you go in one of those lakes, first
Uh-huh.
of all, they're not clean, they're polluted.
Okay,
Second of
okay.
all, the second issue is that they're lined with a plastic to
Okay.
maintain, so that the water doesn't
So it's basically
evaporate
just
and
for
dry
a
up.
view
Yes,
kind of thing.
so the earth doesn't take it.
And
So
who's
if you
this
go
young
in,
little golfer
you
there?
can't come out.
Who's this little golfer right there?
This is
Her sister.
This is your
sister,
sister?
yes.
What's your sister's name, Dana?
Hiya, Najem.
Oh, okay. She likes playing golf too?
Yeah.
That's great. Nice. Oh, look at that. She has good form too,
She has
Mazen.
an excellent swing, and
Yeah, look at that.
you know, my issue,
MashaAllah, that's very good.
my advice always is to start the boys or the girls at the youngest age possible.
Mhm.
The younger you are, the more natural the game will be when you grow up. So Haya started at an early age. They started together, but Haya was younger. I think she's now 9, is she?
Yes, you're right.
She's 9 years old. She started a year ago. So I think she has a good future if you know, if she likes the sport and continues with us.
Yeah, you need to, I think, continue and take a look at some of this, and taking a look at some more of the shots right there.
Mhm.
This is one of the shots there, Mazen, right?
That's right. Now,
Now there you're smiling.
one of the very difficult issues that we are facing right now, especially with the advanced boys, is coaching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they reach a level where they surpass our excellence, our skill in golf. They've surpassed it already.
Really?
My son is better than I am. I
Wow.
mean, so we need a professional coach.
And this still hasn't happened?
This hasn't happened yet.
Why is that?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean, because we've
Good
had you
question.
on a few times and you've always said
Yes.
that we're going to have this in,
As a committee, it's very tough.
yeah,
You know, you need
budgetary-wise?
Yes, because the Youth and Sports Authority in Kuwait, or the Sports Authority now, because they've separated youth and sports. The Sports Authority in Kuwait has to approve, and to approve, you have a long list of requirements that are almost impossible to achieve.
Really?
Yes, it's tough.
Such as, give us an example for our audience watching.
I have the list. It's a page-long,
Of difficult tasks to
12
do.
or 13 different points that you need to fulfill in order to convince them to look into your needs or requirements. But as a club, with a club status, I think it'll become much easier. And as I mentioned to you earlier, Tariq, that the cabinet has recently given us, through the Sports Authority, preliminary approval to form a club, to gain the club status. Once we get the club status, we have our own budget, and once we have our own budget, obviously we can spend according to our needs. And right now, our biggest need is for a professional golf coach, which can take the kids from the age that they are at now with their skills and develop them and grow with them through the years. We need a dedicated coach to oversee the kids as they develop, and to travel with them whenever we go on trips abroad, when we participate in regional competitions such as the GCC tournament and the Pan Arab tournament, the Fado Series tournament in Bahrain. There are quite a few now tournaments coming up. As you know, we are members of the IGF, the International Golf Federation.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going